In recent months, the price of silver has soared to heights not seen in over a decade, capturing the attention of investors and analysts around the globe. Behind this impressive rally is a compelling theory. Russia's central bank may be quietly and strategically buying substantial amounts of silver without officially disclosing its purchases. This possibility is now sparking significant debate and speculation within the precious metals community, as experts attempt to unravel the motives and implications of such a move. Silver's remarkable performance in 2025 has outshone even that of gold, with prices rising nearly 30% and briefly crossing $39 per ounce. This rapid ascent comes after years in which silver lagged far behind gold, as highlighted by the wide gold-to-silver ratio that at one point topped 100 to 1. Such a spread suggested that silver was significantly undervalued compared to gold, signaling an opportunity that was not lost on institutional and retail investors alike. Investment in silver exchange-traded funds has surged throughout the year, with inflows in the first half of 2025 surpassing all of 2024. This surge in interest may be closely tied to whispers of Russian influence in the market. Russia's interest in silver became more visible in late 2024, when its federal budget allocated over 51 billion rubles for the acquisition of precious metals and gemstones, explicitly mentioning silver for the first time. Since this budgetary shift, analysts have noticed a strong correlation between Russia's apparent turn towards silver and the metal's extraordinary price action. Unlike its public gold purchases, Russia has not released official figures for silver acquisitions, fueling widespread conjecture about the underlying motives and the scale of these purchases. The market's response has been palpable, with many viewing silver's sudden outperformance over gold as more than mere coincidence. While hard evidence is scarce, the timing and scale of the rally following Russia's policy change have led many analysts to believe that Russia's central bank is quietly stockpiling silver to serve multiple strategic purposes. There are several compelling reasons for Russia to make this move, in the face of ongoing Western sanctions that limit access to global banking and the US dollar. Alternative reserve assets like silver become attractive for financial stability and flexibility. Silver also enjoys growing industrial demand, from electronics to solar technology to military applications, making it a valuable commodity to hold in uncertain times. On the geopolitical front, Russia and its allies within the BRICS bloc have worked to reduce reliance on the dollar, a policy known as de-dollarization. Gold has traditionally been the first choice for reserve diversification, but with its price at record highs, silver presents a more accessible and versatile alternative. Some even speculate about a possible revival of silver's historic role as a monetary reserve, either within Russia or among its trading partners. The implications of Russia's quiet silver stockpiling extend far beyond its own borders. Should other central banks, especially those aligned with BRICS, follow Russia's lead, the world could witness a new era of official silver reserves. Such a trend would put further pressure on silver prices and could fundamentally reshape the market, especially as over half of current silver demand already comes from industry. Silver's unique position as both a strategic reserve asset and a critical industrial material makes it especially appealing to nations seeking resilience in uncertain times. Looking through the lens of history, it's worth noting that silver was once a mainstay of global finance and official reserves, only losing prominence in the 20th century as countries moved to a gold-based paradigm and eventually paper currencies. Russia's potential bid to return silver to the forefront could mark the beginning of a new chapter, particularly as the world contends with economic instability and shifting alliances. For investors, these dynamics are critical. The flurry of buying, both at the government and private level, has pushed silver prices higher and increases the possibility of ongoing volatility, especially if the true magnitude of Russian purchases remains unknown. With the gold-to-silver ratio still above historic norms, many believe silver remains undervalued and that the trend could continue if more central banks join the fray. Going forward, market watchers are keeping a close eye on any official statements from the Bank of Russia or its partners regarding silver reserves, as well as broader investment activity in silver funds. Industrial demand, especially for high-tech and military uses, remains a foundation for silver's value. Perhaps most importantly, moves by other BRICS nations to accumulate silver could signal that the metal is entering a new phase of geopolitical and financial importance. The case for Russia's involvement in driving the 2025 silver rally may be based on circumstantial evidence, but its implications are already being felt. Whether by directly buying metal or inspiring others to do so, Russia's apparent silver strategy could reshape global supply and demand for years to come, opening the door to a new era in which silver regains its long-lost role as a critical asset for both industry and finance. In a world of increasing uncertainty, silver's reemergence as a strategic reserve could prove one of the most consequential shifts in the global market landscape for 2025 and beyond.